This is the most auspicious time in their home. So everybody please watch carefully. Yes. Hare Bol. Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Sri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai.
Should we offer the lamp now? Or later?
Maybe in the end we can do that. Yeah. Okay. So, do you need a back rest? That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. What's your name, Prabhu?
Neeraj.
Neeraj. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So first of all, let's offer our gratitude to Pooja Mataji and Neeraj Prabhu and family. What's your son's name?
Garv.
Garv. Okay. One son?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
So let's.
Krishna.
And Krishna, yes.
He is my second son.
He's your first son. He's your first son.
Yeah, he's my first son. When I brought him home, I told him that you are coming to my house as my younger son.
Yeah. So he's your first son and he's your second son. Yeah. So let's offer our heartfelt gratitude to Pooja Mataji and Neeraj Prabhu and Garv by saying Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhuji, it's a saubhagya to host Bhakt Gan. You know, not everybody gets that opportunity every time.
Yeah.
So it's our saubhagya.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for opening the doors of your home and the doors of your heart as well. So, very good. So in Vedas, as you mentioned, right, it's your saubhagya to, to invite Bhaktagan to the home and have some Krishna Katha. In Vedas, it is mentioned, Yasya mitrena sambhasho, Yasya mitrena samstitihi, Yasya mitrena samplasho, Tato nasti ta punyavan. Whoever gets an opportunity to discuss confidential matters with like-minded people, whoever gets an opportunity to be associated with like-minded people, whoever gets an opportunity to discuss Krishna Katha, there is no other person who is as fortunate as this person who does these 3 things. Discussing confidential matters with friends, like-minded people. We don't discuss confidential matters with everybody, right? We only discuss confidential matters with close-knit circle, like family like this. And whoever gets an opportunity to associate with sadhu sangha, like-minded people, whoever discusses Krishna Katha in the association with like-minded people, there is no other person who is as fortunate as we are. Saubhagya. So that's the definition given in Vedas. So we have your Laddu Gopal right in front of you and Bhagavatam. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is not different from Krishna himself. So where is it mentioned? We all hear this many times, right? Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is not different from Krishna. How many of you agree with this? Yeah. So everybody except Sudhakar. So where is it mentioned that Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is not different from Krishna? Not in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, there is no mention of Bhagavatam at all. Bhagavatam where? Yeah. So it's mentioned in Padma Purana. Padma Purana says, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatākyoyam pratyaksha Krishna evahi. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatākyoyam pratyaksha Krishna evahi. Bhagavatam is pratyaksha Sri Krishna Bhagavan himself. And actually, when you are receiving Bhagavatam, there is a small mantra that you can recite. Maybe we can do it in the end. when you do the Aarti, that time you can again give Bhagavatam, and then there is a small shloka mentioned in Padma Purana glorifying Bhagavatam that can be recited when somebody is receiving Bhagavatam. Svikrutosi maya nada. There is a shloka we'll recite, okay, towards the end. So now coming back to the dress code, green color. Why green color? You are in green color, Shyamkunda?
It's kind of green.
Kind of green. Okay. Different shades of green. Yeah, that's what Krishna wants, variety. Krishna wants variety. Yeah, good. So why green? Sudhakar also has green. I didn't notice that. Okay. Abhishek, dark green, like a military man, like a commander. आप मिलिट्री में थे ना अंकल? आप मिलिट्री में थे ना? No? Someone's father was in military. Who? Whose father? Huh?
Prosecution.
Who?
Prosecution. Public prosecution.
Oh, public prosecution. Acha. Oh, Jagadish father. Huh? Okay, I remember somebody's father was in military. Anyways, so why green? Shyamkunda, why green?
I think it's a symbol of prosperity and Bhagavatam is coming, so we are just...
Symbol of prosperity, okay? Before we go to the actual reason, the color of Shyamakunda is green, by the way. So what is Krishna? Why the color of Shyamakunda is green? Shyamakunda means not this Shyamakunda, but the river, the pond, the lake Shyamakunda in Vrindavan.
Comes from Krishna, I guess.
But Krishna is not green. Krishna is blue.
Blue and yellow makes green?
Yeah, correct. Blue and yellow makes green. That's the color of. Actually, not exactly blue, but black. Black and blackish blue and yellow makes it green. So, huh? What?
Blue and yellow makes green.
According to
Blue, bluish black. That's the color of Krishna.
It's, if you want to make dark green, then it will be dark blue or dark.
the darker
Towards
shade of
the
green
darker
that you
shade.
want,
Yeah,
then go that way.
yeah. So maybe this shade we'll get the shade that Abhishek is wearing. Yeah. So that's why Krishna's description in Shastras, it is mentioned using Marakata Mani. Marakata Mani means green, like a green jewel. Oftentimes we hear Krishna's color as Neela Mega Shamala, like that, right? But there's also a description where Krishna's color is described as Marakata Mani, indicating green. So when Krishna is meditating on Radha Rani's yellow and golden complexion, and it mixes with Krishna's bodily complexion of bluish black, Krishna turns green. And also Shamakunda, the water in Shamakunda turns green. So there was when Goswamis were present, I think it was Raghunath Das Goswami. He's the one who usually sits on the banks of Shamakunda river and chants. And there is a very famous pastime, right, where he was chanting, completely absorbed, and a tiger was coming there. It's all forest area those days, right? Now these days you have all buildings surrounded by Shamakunda river, I mean the pond. But those days it's all forest area, so a tiger was coming. There was nobody else, and Raghunath Das Goswami was completely absorbed in his japa. Tiger was almost very close to Raghunath Das Goswami. And he closed his eyes and completely absorbed in japa. And that's when Krishna comes. Krishna comes and he holds bow and arrow. That is the first time, that is the only time you will see Krishna with bow and arrow. So he holds bow and arrow, pointing the arrow towards the tiger, and Krishna is ready to shoot the arrow anytime the tiger starts coming very close to Raghunath Das Goswami and causes any danger. But he's a saintly person, and there is Krishna. The tiger also understands. Tiger doesn't do anything. But Krishna, to protect the devotees, he's always ready, right? So this is one famous pastime that happened at Shamakunda river pond. So somebody asked Raghunath Das Goswami, why the color of the water in the Shamakunda is green? Is it all moss? Is it all moss? Because it's not maintained properly. There's a lot of moss, that's why it's green. Then Raghunath Das Goswami gave this description. Okay, now coming back to the actual reason. Why green today? Anybody else before the best students answer this?
Best students don't know anything.
Sachi, you're also wearing green. Any idea? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I can just relate the Shamakunda only, if we are just because we are in that thought.
Yeah.
So even when Shamakunda and Radhakunda was formed, Krishna actually corrects the Shamakunda and Radhakunda. So maybe also because Sham is Sham and Radha is golden, and there is a mix of the water, and hence it becomes green.
Yeah. That we discussed already. What is today? Bhadra Purnima. So what's special about Bhadra Purnima?
Krishna comes to home.
Krishna comes home? No. No. What's special about Bhadra Purnima?
Yeah, we don't even sow the seed during this time. Farmers doesn't do anything during this, do they? Do they? Something.
But Bhadra Purnima means the special is that if you give or
Yeah.
acknowledge from somebody, then you go back.
Yeah, Bhagavatam. It's mentioned in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam itself. 12th canto, 13th chapter, 13th shloka.
How do we relate green with it? I mean, this one we know why.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So in Bhagavatam, it's mentioned that on this day, Bhadra Purnima day, if somebody places Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam on a golden throne, on
got the golden cloth.
Yeah, golden cloth. I mean, your heart is golden. That's enough. And their hearts are also golden. So if you place Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam on a golden throne and give Bhagavatam to somebody in charity, a ticket to Goloka Vrindavan is guaranteed to the person who is giving. So a big Haribol to Nanda Maharaj Prabhu and Yashodamai Mataji. And big Haribol to Puja Mataji and Neeraj Prabhu for giving them this opportunity. So let's look at that shloka. So there's no TV here, right? Okay, that's okay. I'll tell the shloka number, you open it. SB 12.13.13. Bhagavatam, the last canto, 12.13.13. You all have it open?
Yes.
Yeah. Praustapadhyam paurnamasyam hema sinhasamanvitam dadhati yo bhagavatam sayati paramam gatim. Okay, now I'll recite 2 lines at a time and you repeat after that. Praustapadhyam paurnamasyam hema sinhasamanvitam Dadati yo Bhagavatam sayati paramam gatim. Yeah. So, Pooja Mataji, can you read the translation?
If on the full moon day of the month of Bhadra, one places Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam on a golden throne and gives it as a gift, he will attain the supreme transcendental destination.
Destination. Yeah. You can read the purport also.
One should place Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam on a golden throne because it is the king of all literature. On the full moon day of the month of Bhadra, the sun, which is compared to this king of literatures, is present in the constellation Leo and looks as if raised up on a royal throne. According to astrology, the sun is said to be exalted in the sign of Leo. Thus, one may unreservedly worship Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, the supreme divine
scripture. Yeah. Okay. So now is this clear? What do we do on Bhadra Purnima day? And what's the benefit? And what's the reference? Okay. We hear all this time, but this is where it is mentioned. Okay. But why green?
Srimad Bhagavatam is none other than Krishna, who is blue, and golden is Saran, and they combined when they
Okay.
place and it becomes green.
Anything other than that? Anything other than Krishna? So who is the hero today? Yeah. Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna, other than Krishna. Your answer should be other than Krishna. Who is the hero today? No.
Guru.
No.
sun,
The person giving and receiving.
the person given.
Okay. One last chance.
So many leaders from
Shukadeva Goswami.
I was about to say you.
Oh, no. I look like a pauper. I look like a pauper. I look like a pauper. Not a hero. I look like a pauper. Do I have 5 golden rings, a bracelet? So last week, somebody wanted to meet Harivilas Maharaj. He is one of the prominent Pitadipati, one of the spiritual leaders in other sampradaya. So they are opening Goshala in Atlanta, and they wanted to meet Harivilas Maharaj for some guidance. So I took him there, and that is the first time I met with him also. And I was surprised to see he had rings on almost every finger, bracelet, 2-3 golden chains. Anyways, that's their attire. So that is hero. So Shukadeva Goswami is our hero today. Who is Shukadeva Goswami, by the way? Yeah.
The son of Vyasa?
Yeah. But what is the connection to Bhagavatam? Yes, last. He spoke Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. Very good, last week. And her name I forgot. Adya. Yeah. Good job, both of you. Yeah. So Shukadeva Goswami. And who is Shukadeva Goswami? Radharani's parrot. What's the color of parrot? Green. And what are we wearing today?
You are
Green.
wearing that green. Nobody else is wearing that green.
Actually, this was not planned at all. So I just took this from the hanger, and I thought, okay, so maybe I should ask everybody to wear green, because today is Bhadra Purnima, and Nanda Maharaj Prabhu is going to give Bhagavatam to Pooja Mataji and Neeraj Prabhu, and Shukadeva Goswami is parrot, he is green, so maybe we should all dress up in green. So from today onwards, wherever you see green color, you are going on a road, traffic light, you see green color. Who will you remember? Shukadeva Goswami. Yeah. And by remembering Shukadeva Goswami, you'll remember Bhagavatam. And by remembering Bhagavatam, you remember Krishna. Okay? So, green is your favorite. That's why you have a green short. Good. Yeah. So ask your dad to buy all green only, okay? By the way, your shirt is also kind of green. Good. Yeah. So what do you want to discuss today? Bhagavad Gita or Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? Bhagavatam?
Gita class, Mataji.
Gita class. When was the last time you attended, Shyamkunda?
I attended this last time, and I'm sure, pretty sure, it was on Janmashtami. No, Radhashtami. You didn't discuss anything about Gita. I'm pretty sure.
What is Gita? Gita is Krishna Katha, right? Whatever we discussed was Krishna Katha.
Krishna Katha and Bhagavatam.
We discussed, towards the end we discussed.
How much Prabhuji?
One shloka. Okay, whatever the host says. You want Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam?
lot of burden on this.
Bhagavatam. Okay, yes. Yeah, because otherwise we will not get prasadam.
Ask the kids if they want to hear Bhagavatam or should we do Bal Gokulam? Go for Bal Gokulam if you all want.
Bhagavatam.
Bhagavatam is Bal Gokulam.
Yeah, actually in Bal Gokulam also we'll share stories from Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
So let's all hear today here only. Let's all hear stories. It's all stories. Bhagavatam stories.
Yeah. So since kids are also here, we can read a small story. And since we just talked about parrots, Shukadeva Goswami is a parrot. Radharani is a personal parrot. That's where the concept of pets is coming from. Okay? So you have pet at home, right? It's coming from spiritual world. So there is a nice stava, okay? Just like how we have Radhika Krupa Kataksha stava. There's a nice kirtan, bhajan, or it's called stava actually, written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who is the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita. So he wrote Sri Shukasari Stava. Sri Shukasari Stava. Have you heard of it?
You can sing that.
Oh, you memorize the shlokas?
No, it's
No,
a
that-
bhajan, regional bhajan.
That might be different. I don't know. It's the same thing.
There's this regional bhajan, no Prabhu, which includes
Bengali
Sukha and
bhajan.
Sari,
Oh.
where Sukha is saying that Krishna is supreme and Sari is saying that Radharani is supreme.
Yeah, same concept here also, but I think this is different from the Hindi local kirtan.
Bengali
Bengali.
local budget.
Bengali bhajan. This is Sanskrit. Yeah. So stava is kirtan.
Kirtan.
Yeah. So they say Stavaraj, especially for Radhika Krupa Kataksham. They say Stavaraj, the king of all kirtans, glorifying Srimati Radharani. That's the king of all kirtans. Yeah. Okay. So you can search for in Google birds or two birds conversing about Radha and Krishna's beauty. Two birds conversing about Radha and Krishna's beauty. Did you get something? The Google AI should itself show you something like a story dialogues. Did you get that? Like green parrot, red parrot. Huh? You got it? Okay. Okay. Now why don't you read? Go ahead and read the story.
It's talking about a parrot and peacock.
No, green parrot, red parrot.
Conversation.
So who got green parrot, red parrot?
Sukha Sari.
The dialogue of Sukha and Sari.
Yeah, look, my dear Sukha, the moon has risen over Vrindavan, but see how the moonlight fades in the presence of Radha.
Yeah. That is there. That talks more about Krishna and Radha's supremacy. So basically, I'll give the context here. In Vrindavan, once upon a time, there were two parrots who were sitting on a branch of tree, a male parrot and a female parrot. One parrot was glorifying about Krishna, other parrot was glorifying about Radharani, and it was like a competition, like an argument, debate. So each parrot is trying to win in that argument by saying their party is the best. Okay, the parrot glorifying Krishna, trying to prove that Krishna is the best. The parrot glorifying Radharani, trying to prove that Radharani is the best. Okay, and towards the end, they both the two parrots, they come to a conclusion. They agree that it's not about the beauty. It's not about Krishna or Radharani's beauty. Who is more beautiful? Who has more good qualities and so on. It's the combined love of Radha and Krishna that is most beautiful. They give that conclusion. So let's read this. So what do you get by the way? You may get different things. So this is what you should get, like a dialogue.
Yeah, I got the dialogue.
Red parrot, green parrot.
No, it says Sukha and Sari.
Okay.
No, it says Sukha, the male parrot.
Now,
says something and
will I be able
female.
to send this link? Let me see if I. Okay, Shuka. Now it's showing Shuka and Chatak. Anyway, I'll read it. Okay, since I already have it. Or no, one of the kids, they can take. Come on. You sit there. Yeah.
Deep in the lush, verdant groves of Vrindavan, where the Yamuna river sings a gentle melody, two parrots perched on a branch of a kadamba tree, observing the divine dance of Radha and Krishna. The green parrot.
Okay, now you are the green parrot, you are the red parrot. you be the green parrot because you are wearing green. You are the red parrot.
Okay. Sure, my friend, have you ever seen such a sight? Look at Shyam's form, so beautiful and dark like a storm cloud. My heart flutters just to see the curve of his smile. Chirp, chirp. Oh, but have you truly seen the light of Radharani? The way her hair, black as a swarm of bees, frames her face? When she laughs, it's like 1,000 lightning flashes. But look, she is but a small moon next to the sun of his glory, his peacock feather, his flute, and the way he moves. Everything about him is perfection. Every cowherd boy, every animal, all of Vrindavan bows to his charm. And yet he is incomplete without her. She is the power of his love, the very bliss of his being. When she adorns herself with flowers, her beauty is so potent that even the gods forget about their own existence. All the beautiful things in this world are a reflection of her beauty. He is the very source of all love, all the sweet things in the universe, all emotions of affection. They all stem from him. He is the ocean, and all other love is but a drop. But isn't it true that a single drop of her love makes the vast ocean overflow? When he plays his flute, the music is meant for her ears alone. He only finds true joy in her company. And she finds her true identity in him. Her devotion shines brighter than any gem. When he looks at her, it's as if he's reading his own reflection in a flawless mirror. No, he is seeing the origin of all his joy. The beauty of her love captivates him more than any worldly splendor. It is her affection that completes him. They are both the perfect expression of divine love. He is the perfect lover and she is the perfect beloved. Separately, they are magnificent, but together they are the very essence of bliss.
Chirp, you speak the truth. It is not about who is more beautiful, it is about how their love makes them both the most beautiful beings in all of creation.
Indeed, the true beauty is not that in them alone, but in their love for one another, and in that love, the entire universe is bathed in a sacred glow.
Jai. Thank you, Sia and Sachi. So what do we learn from this? What's the instruction for us? Yeah. What's the instruction for us? What should we do by looking at this conversation of parrots like this? What should we do? Because we are all wearing green. We are like parrots. Not like Shukadeva Goswami, or not even like these red and green parrots. But we are those parrots who just repeat whatever we hear. Okay? So whatever we read from Bhagavatam, whatever we hear, we discuss with each other. We discuss with each other. That's the purpose of hearing Krishna Katha. Unless you discuss with others, you cannot relish it. Parasparanu katanam pavanam bhagavad yashaha mitoratir mitotruptir nivrittir mita atmanaha. Where did we hear this? रात गई बात गई. Sadhu Sangha, Radhanasa Maharaj. And then after this, we had a 1 hour discussion at the breakfast table. That's why Raat Gayi, Baat Gayi. So what does the shloka say? This is the shloka from Bhagavatam itself, glorifying Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Parasparanu katanam pavanam bhagavat yashaha. The katha of Bhagavan, or the story of the story that glorifies Bhagavan, should be spoken with each other. Paraspara anukatanam. Paraspara means mutual. Okay, with each other. Anukatanam, we should tell to each other. Parasparanukathanam pavanam bhagavat yashaha. And this Krishna Katha is very purifying. Pavanam, it's most purifying. Mitoratir mitotruptir. Mitoratir. By discussing Krishna Katha with each other, we will develop attraction for Krishna. Mitoratir. That means together, if I am discussing Krishna Katha with Abhishek Prabhu, together Abhishek and I, mutually we will develop attraction for Krishna. Mutually we will develop attraction for Krishna. Mitoratir. Mitoratir, mitotruptir. And we will get satisfaction when we are discussing, when we are conversing, just like these parrots are conversing with each other. When we are conversing about Krishna like this, we get satisfaction. We get attraction for Krishna, we get satisfaction, and nivrittir mita atmanaha. Our soul also gets satisfied. Nivrittir mita atmanaha. So this is when Nanda Maharaj Prabhu said, right? It's not mito, 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 but it is mita, mita, mita. So this is a very sweet verse. This is a very sweet verse, talking about a lot of sweets. So, okay, let's repeat this shloka. Parasparanu katanam pavanam bhagavat yashaha. Parasparanu katanam pavanam bhagavat yashaha. Mitoratir mitotruptir. Nivrittir mita atmanaha. Okay, now somebody should tell the translation. Not the translation from Veda base, the meaning that I just mentioned.
We should discuss the Bhagavad Katha with the devotees, with the friends, so that we can relish the sweetness the sweetness of it grows in our heart.
Yeah. And we get satisfied.
We get satisfied.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Attracted to Krishna.
Hmm?
We get attracted to Krishna.
Attracted to Krishna. We get satisfied. We get attracted to Krishna. Yeah. So if you are doing this study all by yourself, you will not go anywhere. I can guarantee you that. You will not go anywhere in Bhakti Sadhana. If you are reading Bhagavatam all by yourself, if you are hearing all by yourself, you will not go anywhere. You have to discuss with others. Yes, Sia.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying, Gauranga Vaishnav Prabhu also asked the kids to memorize this in just our earlier class. That was like.
Memorize the verses and. Oh, this verse,
Yeah,
huh?
I thought it was.
Okay. Yeah. This is a very beautiful shloka. So this should be on our Kantimala. So, I mean, whether we do this Parasparanu Katanam or not, at least the shloka should be there on our tongue. At least you start with discussing this shloka. Forget, later on the Krishna Katha will come, but at least start discussing the shloka. So, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is so beautiful because it is not different from Krishna. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is Vāngmaya Swarupa of Krishna. Vāngmaya Swarupa. What is Vāngmaya Swarupa? Literary incarnation. Vāngmaya means, like, Vāngmaya comes from the root word vachas. Vachas means words. Words will transform into letters. Okay, whatever you speak, that will be translated into words. So Vāngmaya, Vāngmaya Rupam. There is a shloka in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam in first canto, second chapter, where it is mentioned how Krishna, after he has left for his abode, after he completed his Leelas in Dwapara Yuga, after he completed his Leelas, so he decided to go back to his abode. And then that same Krishna appeared as Bhagavatam. Okay, that same Krishna appeared as Bhagavatam. So this is in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 1. .3.43. So you can open, we'll recite this shloka and read the meaning. 1.3.43. Not second chapter, by the way, third chapter. So Shukadeva Goswami is saying, Shri Shuka Uvacha Krishne Swadhamopagate Dharma Jnanadibhi Saha Kalau Nashta Drishamesha Puranarko Dunoditaha Arko Dunoditaha. Okay. Neeraj Prabhu, do you have the verse on your phone? Yeah. Can you read the translation?
This Bhagavad Purana is as brilliant as the sun, and it has arisen just after the departure of Lord Krishna to his own abode, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. Persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance in the age of Kali shall get light from this Purana.
From this Purana. Okay. So after Krishna has left from this world, what happened to Dharma? Dharma has been lost. Dharma means religion, right? Dharma has been lost. And Krishna left to his abode towards the end of Dwapara Yuga and just the time when the Kali Yuga was about to begin. So, and obviously Dharma has been lost. And what does Krishna tell in Bhagavad Gita? Wherever there is a loss of religion, Krishna appears. Which shloka? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata apyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Glani. The word glani means destruction, loss. Yada yada hi dharmasya glani. Dharma glani. Dharma glani, decline, destruction. Dharma glani means whenever the religion is lost, then Krishna appears millennium after millennium to re-establish the religion. So how did Krishna appear? In the literary incarnation, Vangmaya Swarupa. He appeared in the form of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. That's why Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is not different from Krishna himself. And how is the comparison? How is Sukadev Goswami is comparing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam with? He's comparing in the shloka. How is he comparing with? Sun. He's comparing to sun. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is compared to sun. Krishna has left the world and then the sun has risen. The sun has risen. That means another Krishna appeared. Another Krishna has appeared. That Krishna Chandra, that moon has disappeared. Whenever the moon disappears, obviously sun appears. So this Purana Arka, Arka means sun. Purana, this Bhagavata Purana. This Bhagavata Purana Arka has risen in the sky. So Chandra has appeared, Chandra has disappeared, and then the Arka has appeared. Lasavi, what is the shloka from Vishnu Sahasranama where Chandra Arka is mentioned? You don't know? Dhyausa
Chandra Nakshatram Kamdisho Bhurmahot Dadihi.
Yeah.
Vasudevasya Virena Vidruta Nimahatmanaha.
Oh, then?
Swasura
Yes.
Gandharvam Sayakshorakarakshasam Jagatvasevartadedam Krishnasya Sacharacharam.
And then?
Indriyani Mano Buddhir Sattam
Tejo Balam Dhriti.
Vasudev.
Oh, you also have that problem, huh? I also do the same thing. Vasudevasya Viryena Vidrutani Mahatmanaha. It comes right after Devasa Chandrarka. But after reciting this line also, Indriyani Mano Buddhir, I also do the same thing. Same line, exact. Good job, Lasavi. So Chandra Arka. Dhyausa Chandrarka Nakshatra Kamdisho Bhurmahodadi. Vasudevasya Viryena Vidrutani Mahatmanaha. Sasurasura Gandharvam Sayakshoragarakshasam. Jagatvashe Vartatedam Krishnasya Sacharacharam. Indriyani Mano Buddhir Sattvam Tejo Balam Jyutihi. I don't know, I forgot the next line. Yeah, so this is where the Chandra and Arka. Arka is sun and Nakshatra, stars. So basically that shloka in Vishnu Sahasranama, it talks about Krishna's vibhuti or opulence, saying that how Krishna is maintaining the sun, moon, stars, yaksha, uraga, kinneras, all the living entities, how he is maintaining everything. Talks about Krishna's opulence, the vibhuti. So Arka, this is the word here. Purana Arka. Purana is Bhagavatam, Arka is sun. So as soon as Krishna Chandra disappeared, Purana Arka has risen to re-establish this religion in Kali Yuga. And Kali Yuga, what is the symptom of Kali Yuga, or what are the symptoms of Kali Yuga?
Desires.
Desire
for wealth.
Desire for wealth, okay.
Shorter lifespan.
Shorter lifespan.
Gambling.
Quarrels, hypocrisy. No dharma. Yeah.
Ignorance.
And no God.
No devotion.
Become God. No believe in the God.
Yeah. You want to say something?
Dharma is standing on one leg.
Dharma is standing on one leg. Yeah. Did Gauranga Darshan Prabhu teach you any shloka to tell the symptoms of Kali Yuga? There is a shloka in Bhagavatam.
He taught us, but that was, I think, like more than a year ago.
More than a year ago. Yeah, go ahead, tell the Prabhu.
Mand, Sumand, Matayo, Mand,
Manda Bhagyo.
Mand Bhagya. I don't remember.
Yeah. So basically, in Kali Yuga, one of the prominent or the most devastating vices. Vice means a bad quality, right? Okay. One of the most devastating vices is cheating. Cheating. Everybody is cheating the other person. We are ready to be cheated, and there are people who are ready to cheat. Prabhupada says, as long as there are cheaters, there will be, as long as there are cheated, there will be cheaters. As long as there are cheated, there will be cheaters. So we are ready to be cheated. We are ready to be cheated. That's why the very first shloka, first and second shloka of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, that glorify Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam as follows. The first shloka is Janmadhyasya yatonvaya. You can open SB 1.1.1. 1.1.1, and then after that we'll discuss the second shloka also. The first two shlokas are like dhyana shlokas of Bhagavatam. They set the context, they set the right mood, in which mood we have to study Bhagavatam, in which mood we have to absorb message of Bhagavatam. Okay. Sia, do you know Shad Goswami Ashtakam? Not yet, huh? Swarup Damodar Prabhu did not teach yet? Okay, maybe he'll teach.
Got it, but maybe that needs a lot. Yes, he sang once, and you might have heard on YouTube Amir Prabhu. And once Korang Prabhu was here, he also sang in the temple.
That was full whole series.
Yeah.
And Goswami. Yes, that's the music.
So last Ravi, do you know that meter? No? Okay. So this shloka, these two shlokas can be sung in that Shad Goswami Ashtakam meter, Shardula Vikridita meter. Janmadhyasya yatonvayaditaratas charteshvabhignasvarat Tene Brahma Hrudaya Adikavayo Muhyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Vari Mrudham Yata Vinimayam Yatra Trisargo Mrusha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. Satyam Param Dhimahi. That means Satyam means the absolute truth. Who is absolute truth? Krishna. Satyam Param Dhimahi. Dhimahi means let me meditate. Let me meditate upon that Parama Satyam, the absolute truth. Satyam is truth, Param is absolute, the highest truth. Let me meditate on this highest truth, that is Krishna Bhagavan. So Bhagavatam begins where Bhagavad Gita ends. How did Bhagavad Gita end? Huh? We did not discuss, right? Prabhu, we are still in 4th chapter. And you are asking how did Bhagavad Gita end? Yes, I know. So, Bhagavad Gita ends with Sarva Dharman Parityaja shloka. Sarva Dharman that is one shloka, Sarva Dharman Parityaja. And then couple of shlokas before that, Krishna tells, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishvasi satyam te pratijhani priyosi me. Manmana bhava madbhakto. Always fix your mind upon me. Always fix your mind upon me. Krishna gave that as the Charama Shloka, the last concluding, one of the concluding instructions in Bhagavad Gita. This one and then Sarvadharman Parityaja. And how did Bhagavatam begin? Let me meditate on that absolute truth, Krishna Bhagavan. So there Krishna ended saying that you meditate on me, you fix your mind on me. And here Bhagavatam starts, Shukadeva Goswami starts saying that let me meditate on that Parama Satyam, Satyam Param Dhimahi. And then the next shloka, this first shloka itself, it can be discussed for several years. Just one shloka, it can be discussed. Shamakunda is smiling.
So many pages.
Thank God
We are not discussing Bhagavatam.
Don't start this discussion.
Can we do that, Prabhu? On Saturday, Friday you are doing something anyway. Saturday Friday you're doing Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sunday Bhagavad Gita. So why should we leave Saturday? Why should we leave Bhagavatam? Yes, one shloka.
half of the lives.
Complete the Bhagavatam will need 18,000 lives.
18,000 lives.
Half of the life I spent in ignorance. Half of the life is left. One line
But what can I do? That shloka is so beautiful. That shloka is so powerful. It's not my fault. Look at Hari Parshad Prabhu. He started Shikshashtakam, 6 months ago. You know which verse he is in now? I'm not attending live, but I'm listening, recording. Second shloka. He is in second shloka. 6 months, not even completed second shloka. So take inspiration.
सुखदेव महाराज 7 दिन 7 रात में ही
That is our inspiration.
Now Uncle Ji is setting a standard. 7 दिन में नहीं, कम से कम मेरा अगला मिलन तक खत्म कर लो. So Janmadhyas, Sukadeva Goswami is saying how everything emanates from Krishna. Is describing about Krishna's opulence, and so in the end he's saying that Satyam Param Dhimahi. Let me meditate on that Supreme Bhagavan Krishna. And then the next shloka says that this is the only literature which condemns all the cheating religions. Going back to the context how we landed here, right? Cheating. So one of the symptoms of Kali Yuga is cheating, right? And how did we come to Kali Yuga? What was the precursor to Kali Yuga? Krishna has left. Okay, Kali Yuga started. Kali Yuga symptoms. One of the Kali Yuga symptoms is cheating. And the second shloka of Bhagavatam, it condemns all cheating religions. Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam tapatrayonmulanam Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam mahamuni krute Kim va parairishvara sadhyo hrudyavarudyate trashutibihi sushrushubistakshanat dharma projita kaitavotra paramo. Kaitava dharma means cheating religion. Kaitava dharma, cheating religion. Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam. So, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, actually we can read the entire translation. Praveen, can you read the translation?
Yeah. Translation. completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scriptures? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart.
Yeah. So as it is mentioned in the very first line, that Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam condemns all religion that propagate material sense gratification. Okay. So because today's world is full of all such religions. They say that you do this puja, you will get this benefit. You go to some place, you will get that benefit. It's all about material benefits. All the so-called spiritual organizations that we see, they're all full of this cheating religion. So Srimad Bhagavatam condemns this cheating religions. Kaitava Dharma. Going back to that shloka, right? Krishna Swadhamo Bhagate, that Puranarka shloka. As soon as Krishna Chandra disappeared, Puranarka, this son of Bhagavatam, has arisen. So this is one of Prabhupada's favorite shlokas actually. Okay, the shloka where it says Krishna disappeared and Bhagavatam appeared. Krishna appeared in the form of Bhagavatam like a son. So once Prabhupada was in his room in Vrindavan, and then he was looking through the window of his room, and he saw one American disciple, his American disciple, Moola Prakriti Mataji. Her name is Moola Prakriti. Moola Prakriti Mataji. She was coming towards that building where Prabhupada used to live. And then she was holding some Bhagavatam books, and she looks a little tired. So Prabhupada understood that she is coming back from preaching activity. So Prabhupada immediately asked his assistant to call her into his room. So Moola Prakriti Mataji comes to Prabhupada's room, and Prabhupada asks her, so are you coming back from preaching activity? Moola Prakriti Mataji says, yes, Srila Prabhupada. So tell me what exactly you did. So Prabhupada wanted to know the details. He just did not leave simply by asking that, did you come back from preaching activity? Very good. He did not leave like that. He wanted to know more details. So tell me who and all you preached to, who and all you distributed Bhagavatam to. So then Moola Prakriti Mataji, she gave so many details that not only the preaching activity on that day, but in general how she does. She says, Prabhupada, we go to different places like airports, schools, colleges, roadside, everywhere, and we meet. And then Prabhupada asks, so what kind of people you meet during these meetings? What kind of people you meet? Then Moola Prakriti Mataji says, we meet students, we meet business people, we meet some pious people, we meet people from different countries also. By the way, yesterday we started a new batch in Bellevue. There is a student from Pakistan. Yeah, you are there, right? You are there. I don't know if you were there when he was introducing.
This 18-day course, this is device?
It's 18
life lessons.
18 sessions, 18 topics, but you know how many sessions I take for each topic.
1 year commitment. Is this a modified form of the device course only?
No, we are doing DYS, 6-7 sessions we are doing DYS, but after that I want to do it like a seminar based on 18 questions that Arjuna asked in Bhagavad Gita. 18 questions and how Krishna answered those 18 questions in a seminar format. So it will be mostly like covering topics like art of tolerance, art of mind control, art of working, art of how to become a sthita prajna, how to control lust, anger, greed, topics like this. Instead of going verse by verse, topics like this in a seminar format.
In the temple, we got a roll list of like what you can learn from Bhagavad Gita. Reading Bhagavad Gita,
Yeah.
there are 20 such questions, right? And each sloka.
25 questions. Yeah.
Where you will find that.
Yeah, I brought those posters from India. Yeah. So you have that at your home?
I have that at home.
In Hindi?
Not in Hindi, I got it from
English. Yeah. So I brought some Hindi, some Telugu, some English, some Tamil, some Kannada. I think there were few Marathi also. So different languages. So then Mula Prakriti Mataji kept on saying that we meet different people and we give Bhagavatam sets. We also tell some shlokas from Bhagavatam to inspire them to read. Now that is something that is lacking, right? In our book distribution, generally that is something that is lacking. Sometimes people do, but most of the times our job is just to give the book. That is also beneficial. But if we can add this feature of telling something about Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam
we can have
in few lines.
in a small pamphlet as well, right? To distribute like what you can learn from Bhagavad Gita.
Actually, in the before COVID days, Harivilas Maharaj, almost every Saturday before they used to go to Sankirtan, because Maharaj used to come that time, right? So before going on Sankirtan, Maharaj would call everybody for a meeting in the temple. 1 o'clock is the assembled time, right? So 12:30 or so, Maharaj would sit in the temple hall and he would give training to everybody, whoever is going on Sankirtan. What to speak, how to inspire people. And he would also teach dance. How to dance in Sankirtan. Everything. He does spoon feeding. Everything he does spoon feeding. So like that, Prabhupada was so curious to know each and every detail, how she was doing preaching, how she was distributing Bhagavatam. And that is when Prabhupada spoke this shloka. Then Prabhupada asked her to sit down. And then Prabhupada said, and then that Mataji said one point, saying that, Prabhupada, we also tell that Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is not different from Krishna. And that's when Prabhupada asked her to sit. Yes, you said the very beautiful thing. And Prabhupada said, Krishna is Swadhamo Pahagate Dharma Jnanadibi Saha. Krishna said, as soon as Krishna left at the end of Dwapara Yuga, Krishna appeared as a literary incarnation in the form of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, the Vangmaya Swarupa. So what you said is correct. Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna himself. So now in this shloka we saw how Shukadeva Goswami is comparing Bhagavatam to sun, right? Not S-O-N sun, but S-U-N sun. Now there are other places where Shukadeva Goswami compares Bhagavatam to a snake. Snake. What's the nature of snake?
Venomous.
Huh?
Venomous.
Venomous. Okay. Not that. That's not related to Bhagavatam. What's the nature of snake? Nature or
But before that, what did you say? It's compared to Bhagavatam is compared.
Bhagavatam is compared to snake. Yeah.
Protects.
Huh?
Protects.
Snake protects? No.
Himself.
Huh?
Himself. No, sorry.
Oh, from Venom, you were saying?
Yeah.
Not
venom, not venomous quality, but
hear sounds.
Okay, that's there. When you see the snake, what do you see? You don't see the venom, but what do you see?
Head and tail.
Huh?
Head and tail crawling.
Okay, you're coming closer.
Tongue out, in and out of tongue.
No, sometimes you may not see that also.
It can crawl it.
Ah, yes. Okay, the snake wants to go from one point to another point. Okay, from here to that room, office room there. But it's a straight path, right? But the snake does not walk straight. Snake walks in a crooked fashion. Snake walks in a crooked fashion. And Bhagavatam is like that. Whatever Bhagavatam wants to convey, it's never conveyed in a straight manner. It's always conveyed in an indirect manner. It's always conveyed in an indirect manner. And that's what we relish, right? If something is spoken straightforward, we may not like it so much. Parokshavad. Parokshavadam mama priyam. Indirect speech is very dear to Krishna and very dear to us also. So just like how the snake walks in a crooked fashion, Bhagavatam is also, there are a lot of twists and turns, interesting incidents, interesting episodes, things that you would never imagine that will happen in Bhagavatam. A demon will become a devotee, a sura will become asura, asura will become a sura. So many interesting things. Devotees are saying, we want to take the dust of lotus feet of Krishna, and Krishna is saying, I want to take, I want to take the dust of lotus feet of my devotees. In fact, the dust of lotus feet of my devotees purifies me. So these are not straightforward things. When Krishna says, I want to purify myself by taking the lotus dust of my devotees. How do we understand this? We need Acharya's commentary to understand that. And Krishna is also Tribhanga. He is not straight. He is crooked. His posture is crooked. His behavior is crooked. So he is never straightforward. So Bhagavatam is also like that. Since Bhagavatam is an incarnation of Krishna, it has to be like that, right? So especially when gopis sing Gopi Gita, now that is the best example for the crooked nature of Bhagavatam message. In Gopi Gita, you know that shloka?
Okay. Said that never one gopi talk, both our gopis are talking to each other. Never see the Krishna that is the Mukund Maharaj. So when you said never see the Krishna in that angle.
Krishna always looks through the sideline glance. Yeah. Okay. So in Gopi Gita, this shloka. Tava katamrutam tapta jivana. Tapta jivana. What comes after that? Come on.
Too many questions.
Where is Sia? Sia might know this. Let's open this shloka. We'll all read and recite and read the meaning also. Kavi Biriditam. Yeah. Kalmashapaham. So in Kartik, make everybody sing Gopi Gita. Make them memorize also.
I have to do that myself. How can I make others do anything that I don't know myself?
You can do parallelly. So I'll be in India at that time. So
The whole of Kartik is in India?
mostly. I mean, first week or 10 days I may be here.
The new temple, Prabhu?
No. I think I'll be there for temple opening. October 1st is the closing date. So temple opening might happen very soon after that, maybe first week. Sorry, 6th is the first day of Kartik, right? Yeah, 6th is the first day of Kartik. So maybe we'll see. We'll see. I'm going on 18th, so I think there is still a good chance that I'll be here for the temple opening. So that can be your goal, to memorize, to discuss Gopi Gita in Kartik. Okay, it's very beautiful. So this is in 10th canto, 31st chapter, 9th shloka. This entire 31st chapter is all Gopi Gita. So Gopi Gita is when Gopi Gita, this chapter is part of Rasa Panchadhyay. The five chapters describing Rasa Leela. Okay. So when the Rasa Leela began, every gopi is thinking that Krishna is only with me. Because Krishna appeared simultaneously and dancing with each gopi, right? So every gopi was thinking that Krishna is only with me and not with any other gopi. But the fact is, Krishna is with every other gopi. Now, as soon as Krishna sensed this little sense of pride in the gopis, thinking that the gopis thinking that Krishna is only with them, then Krishna disappeared. Okay. Then, as soon as Krishna disappeared, the gopis, out of pangs of separation from Krishna, they sang this Gopi Gita. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam kavibiriditam kalmashapaham. No, you sing the first lines first. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam kavibiriditam kalmashapaham.
Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam kavibiriditam kamalasapaham.
Shravanamangalam Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam bhuvi grunati ye burida jana.
Shravanamangalam Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam bhuvi grunati ye burida jana.
Okay, so you want to read the translation? Take the phone from your mom and read the translation. Samit. Samit.
Which sloka is that?
31:9.
31:9.
Translation. I opened some KK songs or something to do.
There also you'll have translation. The first shloka. Towards the end.
Meaning.
Meaning. The meaning, yeah.
9th one now.
Yes.
The nectar of your words.
Louder.
The nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of these suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those who spread the message of Godhead are most
Munificent. Munificent means Mahavadanyaya, most merciful. Okay. So, what are the gopis saying here? Tava katamritam. So, I said Kulshekar Alvar. Shukadev Goswami is translating Tava Katamritam as Krishna Katha is nectarian. Amritam is nectarian. Tava Katha means your Katha. Krishna's Katha is nectarian. But is that what gopis wanted to convey? No. Gopis. So Jiva Goswami in his commentary he explains that when gopis were feeling pangs of separation from Krishna, they said Tava Katamritam. Hearing about Krishna is Mritam. It's not Amritam, but it is Mritam. Tava Katam Mritam. The same two words you can split in different sandhis, right? Tava Kata Amritam. If you have that phonetic, that dialect, that line on top of A, it becomes Tava Katamritam. which is what Shukadeva Goswami described here. But Gopi wanted to convey that Tavakata Mritam. Oh Krishna, when somebody hears about you, they are inviting death. It's like Mritam. So this is indirect, like a snake walk, okay, in a crooked fashion. Tapta Jivanam. That means Jivanam is life. Tapta, what's the meaning of the word? Tapta, heated, okay, heated, burned, okay. So whoever hears your katha, their life will be burnt. Their life will be burnt. But the actual Sukadeva Goswami's interpretation is, whoever hears your katha, their hearts will be melted. Tapta can also mean melting. Okay? But gopis wanted to convey the meaning of burning. Whoever hears your katha, their life will be burnt. Okay? It is like inviting death, mritam, and also their life will be burnt. Okay? And kavibi riditam kalma shapaham shravana mangalam. So mangalam is auspicious. Shravana mangalam. When you hear Krishna katha, it is auspicious. But Gopi's interpretation is amangalam. Amangalam. Shravan amangalam. Shravan amangalam. Instead of Shravana mangalam, Shravan amangalam. Yeah. It is inauspicious. Hearing your katha brings all inauspiciousness. So Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam bhuvi grinatiye bhuridajana. Okay, so like this is the best example. How Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is like a snake that is walking in a crooked style. Now going back to the other example that I mentioned, right? When Krishna says, the dust of lotus feet of my devotees purifies me. How to interpret that? Now there is no direct message there, right? Shukadeva Goswami, this is what he describes. Krishna tells this to Uddhava in 11th canto. Aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra ivadvijaha sadhavo grasta hrudayam bhaktair bhakta janapriyaha. This is one shloka. Another shloka is Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvaira samadarshinaha aham vrajam aham nityam puya ityangi renubihi. Puya ityangi renubihi. Renu means dust, the dust particles. Puya ityangri renubihi. Angri means feet. The dust from the feet of my devotees, puya iti, it purifies me. Puya ityangri renubihi. My devotees are nirapeksha. They do not have any aspiration for material benefits. Nirvairaha. My devotees are non-envious. Munim, they are saintly. Shantam, they are peaceful. Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvairaha samadarshinaha. They have equal vision to everybody. All living entities, human beings, animals, trees, plants, insects, chandala, everybody. Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvairaha samadarshinaha anuvrajami aham nityam puya ityangri renubihi. Anuvrajami. Vrajami means to walk. How he is walking, how Krishna wants to walk? Anuvrajami. Anuvraja means follow the footsteps. Follow the footsteps of my devotees. What's an example for that? So Krishna is saying, in this shloka, Krishna is saying, Anuvrajami aham nityam. I always want to walk in the footsteps of my devotees. Usually we say this, right? We want to walk in the footsteps of Krishna. But Krishna is saying here, Anuvrajami aham nityam.
I forgot the name of a saint, but he was doing, he was meditating and Krishna was not showing up. And he said that, okay, I'm leaving, I'm going to Barsana. I'm leaving, if you are not giving me darshan. Since so many years I'm meditating. And he left from Vrindavan towards Barsana and then Krishna followed him.
Okay.
Is that kind of an example you are looking for?
I'm not familiar with this story. Do you know this story, Prabhu?
Was it in Vrajike Bhakti? Because I think I've heard similar stories.
Arjun Sakha Prabhu only told this story. In his class he told that Konse Bhatte he was meditating and Krishna was not giving darshan for so many years he meditated.
I've heard.
Yeah, that could be also an example. I don't know the story. But the famous Sakshi Gopal story. Sakshi Gopal. Where Krishna walked behind the devotee for how many days? 100 days. Shataha. Shataha. Padmyam chalabhyam shataha. Padbhyam, the lotus feet of Krishna. Padma is lotus, abhyam, the feet. Padmyam chalabhyam shataha. Saptaha means 7 days. Bhagavat Saptaha, right? They say. Bhagavat Saptaha means, just like Uncle said. Uncle gave a target to all of us. 7 days you have to finish Bhagavatam. So Sapta is 7, Aha is days. Shata is 100, Aha is days. 100 days. Sakshi Gopal walked, the Gopala deity walked 100 days behind the devotee. That is what Krishna said in this shloka. Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvaira samadarshinaha anuvrajam yaham nityam puye ityangri renubihi. I walk following the footsteps of my devotees, and the dust of my devotees' feet purifies me. So how do we understand this? This is also an example of the snake walking style in a crooked fashion. How do we understand this? Krishna doesn't really need devotees' feet, right? Feet or dust of the feet. But what's the instruction for us? How do we understand this? What's the internal meaning?
We should also be anugamis, like behind.
We should. Yeah. Krishna is saying not because for Krishna. He's telling an instruction to us. When you read that shloka, it appears as if Krishna wants to do that. No. Krishna is giving an instruction to us to do it. We should follow the footsteps of the devotees. We should walk behind the footsteps of devotees.
Leading by example.
He's
just leading by example.
He's leading by example. Yeah.
Prabhuji, when Krishna is saying to follow the footsteps of the devotees, means like devotees have seen the Krishna because of that, or what is the reason? I don't understand that. It's like devotee, exalted devotee, we understand. But why we have to follow instead of Krishna? Why we have to follow what things we can get it from the devotee, not from the Krishna? More we can get it from the devotee, right? Prabhuji, instead of from the Krishna?
Yeah.
So what we can get?
Because Krishna is more pleased when devotees are served. Krishna is pleased when we serve him directly. Definitely he's happy. But Krishna feels more happier when we serve his devotees. By Krishna's grace, we get a guru. And by Guru's mercy, we get Krishna. So, when somebody is starting their spiritual journey, everybody is looking for a guru, right? Not only within ISKCON, but any sampradaya. Generally, the first thing that they do is they want to find a guru. They want to find the right guru from whom they can learn Shastra so that they can grow in spirituality. But how will they get Guru? They cannot just shop around for Guru, right? Hmm? They can get a Guru by praying to Supreme God. When you pray to Supreme God sincerely, O Krishna, O Vishnu, O Narayana, O Ramachandra, please show me the right path. Please give me a Guru. So only by praying to the Supreme God, one will get a genuine Guru. And then, how will you know about Krishna? Through the help of Guru. Through the help of Krishna, you got a Guru. And now, through the help of Guru, you get Krishna. Okay? So this is the connection.
And I also want to add, Prabhuji, in, I think Hari Parshad Prabhuji is talked about this Raga Nuga Bhakti. So we are not even pure itself to directly reach to Krishna, and directly it's so we had to follow that Raga Nuga Bhakti, like we have to be anugami to these bhaktas, like the exalted devotees.
Yeah. So just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu set an example. He appeared as a devotee. He appeared as a devotee to demonstrate how to perform bhakti, how to chant holy name. And everybody walked behind the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Otherwise, we don't know what to pray to Krishna. We don't know how to do bhakti. We don't know how to read Shastra. Even if we read, we don't know how to understand it. So everything is possible only by the mercy of Guru.
If we try to do ourselves, I think that's what it is. I think we'll still be at that Vedic bhakti level, right? And there was like two types of bhakti we were talking about.
Vedic bhakti. So Raganuga bhakti is also part of Vedic bhakti is too.
Raganuga is a part of Vedic?
Different. So Vaidhi bhakti is following the rules and regulations, reading Shastra.
That platform only will be there, but we will not be able to develop the prema for.
Both of them come under sadhana bhakti. And,
Yeah.
And then there is bhava bhakti, which is not
Ragatmika. Ragatmika bhakti. Yeah. So our highest goal is to develop Ragatmika bhakti. Ragatmika bhakti means you're always thinking about Krishna, how to serve Krishna, how to please Krishna. Atmika means your mind is always full of thoughts of Krishna. The word Atma indicates mind. That means in your mind, you're always thinking about Krishna. Raga Atmika, your mind is fully clouded with thoughts of Krishna. Your mind is fully clouded with all thoughts of Krishna, how to serve him, how to please him, all those things. That is our highest goal. But since we are not at that stage, we have to do what Abhishek said, Raga Anuga Bhakti. Anuga means follow. Follow the footsteps of Acharyas and learn how to develop that Ragatmika Bhakti. Like if you follow the footsteps of Rupa Goswami, eventually you will go to Ragatmika Bhakti. But since you cannot even do Raganuga Bhakti, that's also higher stage. It's not the highest, but that's also higher stage. Since we cannot even do that also, we need to do Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. You follow rules and regulations, chant 16 rounds, follow 4 regulative principles, read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavatam, all these things. Okay? So that's how we understand. Okay? Bhagavatam is compared to snake. Now Bhagavatam is compared to something else also. What is that? A ripened fruit. Yeah. What is that shloka? Siya? I'm sure Gauranga Darshan Prabhu must have taught this shloka already.
Don't ask shloka from my family.
No, she's good. She's good. You're underestimating.
Don't ask shloka.
You're underestimating Siya.
First one? I don't know.
Nigama kalpatarorgalitam phalam shukamukadamruta samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
We'll not attend your classroom next time.
So, see, when I asked last year, she told, right? Was it planned, Annapurna Praveen? Did we plan this before coming here? No, right?
We are blessed with good staff memory. We are blessed with nothing.
So one day Sia will surprise you. In the same class, she will surprise you. So Pibata Bhagavatam. That means drink this Bhagavatam. Drink Bhagavatam. Pibata Bhagavatam Nigama Kalpataror. Nigama means what? Nigama. No. Nigama means Vedas. Nigama means Vedas. Kalpataru. Wish fulfilling desire tree. Wish fulfilling desire tree. Kalpataru. Taru means tree. Kalpataru is wish fulfilling desire tree. Nigama Kalpataru. Bhagavatam is Nigama Kalpataru. This is the essence of all the Vedas, and this is wish fulfilling desire tree. Galitam Phalam. Phalam is fruit. Galitam Phalam means ripened fruit. Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam. And what kind of fruit is this? Okay. Before that, where did this fruit come from? Shuka Mukad Amrita Drava Samyutam. Shuka Mukad Amrita Drava Samyutam. This mango fruit, okay, it's a ripened fruit. Ripened fruit is definitely very tasty. But this is not an ordinary fruit. This fruit is not coming from a tree. It is coming from the lips of Shukadeva Goswami. This fruit has been tasted by Shukadeva Goswami. That's why it becomes even more tastier. Even more tastier. You read Bhagavatam, no? You read Bhagavatam shlokas, you memorize, you will understand how beautiful it is. Okay, Shamkunda? So, Shuka Mukhat Amrita Drava Samyutam. What's the next line? Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. Pibata Bhagavatam. Drink this nectarian juice from the fruit tasted by Shukadeva Goswami. Rasam Alayam. Rasa means mellow. What is rasa or mellow? What is the meaning of it? Okay, juice. Not nectar. Yeah. Rasa is juice. Okay, correct. That's the English meaning. But what's the interpretation? Essence. Yeah, correct. Essence. Juice means essence. The essence of a fruit is in the juice. Right? When you take a fruit and put it in the blender, you get juice, which is the essence of the fruit. So here, rasam alayam means, rasa means the essence of the fruit. So Shukadeva Goswami has tasted this fruit and given us the rasa, the essence of Bhagavatam. Okay? Rasam alayam. What's the last line? Pibata Bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavikaha. Muhuraho. Muhur means again and again. Muhur means again and again. Taste this Bhagavatam again and again. Not just once, again and again. Okay? Again and again. 18,000 shlokas, you should read at least 18,000 times. Minimum 18,000 times.
One requires one lifetime.
Yeah. So if you want to finish the job in this lifetime, You have to do this 18,000 times, 18,000 shlokas. If you want to take 18,000 lifetimes, then you can take your own time.
Prabhuji, we don't understand how to complete it. First of all, to make it as interesting to ourselves, we should understand it, Prabhuji. But whenever we open, we don't understand it. We have to pray to God, or how? What is the best way to approach it?
That's the only way.
So once somebody asked Prabhupada, okay, Prabhupada disciple. So Prabhupada disciple asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, please show your mercy, please bless me. All these standard dialogues. And then Prabhupada very instantly he said, my mercy is always there with you. Now you get up and do some service. You get up and do some service. You heard this? Yeah. You get up and do some service now. So similarly, Krishna's mercy is always there. We don't have to, specifically ask for this. In fact, Krishna is always sitting like this and watching. When will Shamakunda read Bhagavatam? When will Shamakunda recite Bhagavatam shlokas? When will Shamakunda memorize Bhagavatam shlokas?
We are on 6th canto, Prabhu.
6th canto.
First canto first.
Jai.
They are reading it and I'm relishing it in the morning.
Yeah.
The thing is, remembering shlokas is hard for me.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
That's okay. If you don't remember the shlokas, that's fine. At least the essence.
Yeah, we read, we understand, we ask questions, Maharaj answers it. It's going very nicely.
Yeah.
And I'm really relishing it.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to memorize.
So after that call, what you do is either the same day or next day, you discuss the meaning or essence with some family members, with friends. That is how you can relish. Otherwise, you will simply forget. You're relishing during the class when Maharaj is giving the class. But unless you discuss after the class with others, unless you meditate on that, unless you discuss with others, you will not remember. You will not benefit. Others will not benefit. Yeah. So start discussing with Sia. 1 or 2 lines. Yeah. So if she is not saying anything to you, you ask her, what did you hear in Maharaj class today? Yeah. So what were we discussing? Mango fruit, right? Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. So this Bhagavatam is tasted, this ripened fruit called Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is tasted again and again by Rasikas. Who is Rasika? One who has taste in Bhagavatam. One who has taste in Bhagavatam. Like somebody who has interest in arts. Arts means it can be singing, dance, the painting art, any of those art forms. What do you call that person? No, he is not an artist. He is not drawing. He has an interest. He likes. He doesn't dance, but he likes dance. He doesn't sing, but he likes singing. He likes when others singing. He likes to hear when others singing. Huh? So he is called Rasika. He is called a Rasika. One who has interest in arts is called Rasika. Similarly, a person who has interest in Bhagavatam is a Rasika. Rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Okay? So this is a very famous shloka. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shuka mukhat amritat dhrava samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho bhuvika muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Okay?
This look also looks like the Parokshava, like it's talk all about relishing, but you have to do it with your ears, not with your juice. You can't just drink it, right?
Yeah.
You have to relish it through ears. You have to drink it through ears.
Yeah. So, now since you mentioned about this Parokshava and we have to hear but not, there's no real fruit, there's nothing to taste.
There is a mango fruit and I can just...
Yeah. So, there is this shloka from Bhagavata Mahatmya. Oh, what's the time? Almost 1:30, yeah? Okay. So we'll end with this last thing, okay? Just like how we have Bhagavad Gita Mahatmya. Sometimes we discuss, right? Bhagavad Gita Mahatmya. Like Sarvo Panishado Gavo Dugdha Gopala Nandanaha Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Amritam Mahat. That is one. And we discussed another shloka at Venkatesh and Sri Lakshmi's home. That whenever we discuss Bhagavad Gita, Radha is present, Krishna is present along with Radha Rani. Yatra Gita Vicharascha Patanam Patanas Bhagavan Sri Krishna Radhaya Saha. Lord Sri Krishna is present along with Radha Rani wherever Bhagavad Gita is discussed. Okay. These are all mentioned in Bhagavad Gita Mahatmyam, Gita Mahatmyam. Like that, we have something called as Bhagavata Mahatmya in Padma Purana. So one such shloka is let me share this in the group, okay? So you open this file, PDF file. Different shlokas glorifying Bhagavatam. And the most important one, where it says Bhagavatam is Swayam Sri Krishna Bhagavan himself. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatākyoyam pratyaksha Krishna evahi. That is there in this Bhagavata Mahatmya. So, you all have opened it now? I'm going to recite these shlokas. We'll read the translation and understand, okay? Samsara sagare magnam deenam mam karunanide karmagraha grihitangyam mamuddhava bhavamaval. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatākyoyam pratyaksha Krishna evahi svikrutosi maya natha mukyartham bhavasagare manoratho madiyoyam safala sarvadatvaya nirvigne naiva kartavyam dasoham tava keshava. So who can read now? Annapurna, can you read or whoever has it open? You have it open? Yeah. Translation. I have fallen into the ocean.
My karma is like crocodile, ready to bite me. Oh, ocean of mercy, please pick me up from the ocean of ignorance.
And the next one also.
This Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is actually Krishna himself. Oh my Lord, to get released from the cycle of birth and death, I have taken the shelter of your lotus feet. My dear Keshava, I am your servant. Please fulfill the desire of mine in serving you through the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam.
Serving you through the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Okay? So two important things here. Actually three things. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is Krishna himself. That is mentioned in second shloka. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatākyoyam pratyaksha Krishna evahi. And what is the purpose of receiving Bhagavatam? Svikrutosi maya natha mukyartham bhavasagare. Svikrutosi means the purpose of receiving Bhagavatam or reading Bhagavatam is, what is the mukyartham? Mukyartham means the main purpose is bhavasagare. Get out of this bhavasagara called material ocean. That is the second thing. Third thing is, my dear Keshava, I am your servant. Please fulfill this desire of mine in serving you through the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. We always say, right? I want to serve the lotus feet of Krishna. But what is the best service that we can do to Krishna? Service through Bhagavatam. Read Bhagavatam, study Bhagavatam, discuss Bhagavatam with others. Follow the instructions of Bhagavatam in our life. All these things. This is how we can serve Krishna through Bhagavatam. Dasoham tava Keshava. Manoratho madiyoyam safala sarvadatvaya nirvigne naiva kartavyam dasoham tava Keshava. I mean, these three shlokas, my music teacher, she sings very beautifully in Mohana Raga. I'm still learning. I cannot sing that now, right now, but maybe next year. So the way we relish Bhagavatam, we taste Bhagavatam is not just like how we taste a fruit, right? When you hear through the ears, that is when we relish Bhagavatam. And as mentioned in the first shloka here, Mam Uddhava Bhavarnavar Samsara Sagare Magnam Dinam Mam Karunanide. Samsara Sagare Magnam means I am immersed in this material ocean. And Krishna, you are Karunanidhi. Dinam Mam Karunanide. Please show some mercy on this Dina, on this fallen soul. Karmagraha Grihitangyam Mamuddhava Bhavamaval. Please uplift me. Please uplift me from this ocean called material ocean. In Mukundamala Stotra, on Friday we discussed, Kulshekara Alva describes how all the living entities in the material world, they are drowning in the ocean without any boat. They are drowning in the ocean without any boat. And in that situation, the only boat that can give shelter is Vishnu Poto Naranam. Bhavati Sharanameko Vishnu Poto Naranam. Only the boat of Vishnu will protect us. Now, will there be a physical boat that Krishna will send? When Kulshekara Alvar says, Bhavati Sharanameko, the only shelter is Vishnu Poto Naranam. Pota means boat. Okay, the word boat comes from Pota. Poto or Pota is boat. There is no physical boat. But what is that boat? How will we be uplifted? Samsara Sagare Magnam Dinam Mam Karunanide Karmagrahya Grihitangam Mamuddhava Bhavamaval. How will we be uplifted when we read Bhagavatam? Through the transcendental knowledge given in Bhagavatam, we will be uplifted. So the boat here is Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam is compared to boat now. Bhagavatam is compared to mango fruit. Bhagavatam is compared to sun. Bhagavatam is compared to snake. Bhagavatam is compared to boat. What else? That's your homework. Okay, so we'll end here. Is there anyone online? No. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna. Grantara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shukadeva Goswami ki jai. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you once again, Pooja Mataji and Neeraj Prabhu, for hosting the program at your home. Yeah.